What's up, everybody? Holy guacamole. This is Jason, Zombie Collector, and I have tonnage to show off today. I went to my local pawn shop, and I've been building a rapport with the people who work there, and today was the day, I guess, that she said, hey, I got a bunch of Blu-rays and DVDs back I haven't put out yet, and you've been coming here a lot and spending money. Would you like to first crack at it? And I'm like, oh, most definitely. So she brought out two big boxes of DVD, or one big box of DVDs, one big box of Blu-rays, and so much stuff I picked up. I'm going to do two different videos, one for just DVDs, one for Blu-rays. And I got a bunch of stuff. Most of this, I was talking to Mike over on, I think it was Dake Films, and I could be mispronouncing it. I'm sorry. And I got a bunch of DVDs, and I told him, and I think this is like my strategy. I don't think I've ever said this out loud till today, but I'm buying. I always buy stuff for collector Jason and for nostalgia Jason, because some of this stuff is stuff that most people don't care about or don't want or don't have any interest in, but it's something that means something to me. So I still pick it up even though it's, like commonplace stuff. And then there's always collector Jason that I might be like, you know what, this might be something that hard to find, rare, out of print. I'm really interested. I've heard good things about it. Maybe I can flip down the road if I want or need to. So there's a little bit of that. So there's a mix of stuff like that. But most of it is just for my personal collection. I would say like 98% of it. So all the DVDs I want to talk about, I'm sure I'll mention it more than once, are were $1. So let me get into it. So the first one up is the Ghostbusters Box Set. I can't believe they gave I got a couple different box sets today. They gave them all for $1. They have a sign that says $5, but again, she said $1. And then I got like $26, $7 worth of physical media, and then she said I'll just do it for $25. So she shaved off $4 off box sets, and then she shaved off another $2 worth off what I had. So I was like, well, that is awesome. The reason why I got this because I've never seen the box set come with the actual scrapbook. Usually the box set's missing the scrapbook or whatever it's called. Yeah, movie scrapbook. I always see the box set, but it never comes with the little scrapbook with the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man on the back. So I'm super pumped about this. Again, I know there's a Blu-rays or 4Ks of this movie, I'm sure, floating around, but I never had it. I want to get this packaging. I loved it. It comes with commentary from the filmmakers for the first movie and the behind-the-scenes featurette along with deleted scenes. And the Ghostbusters Part 2 has 2 animated episodes from the cartoon. So anyways, I really wanted to get this because the box set, it looked like it just came freshly out of the package yesterday. And it came with the booklet. So there's that. Next up is I've always been wanting to get the 2-disc special edition of Valkyrie with Tom Cruise. The reason why, the second disc is just a digital disc for what do they call that? A digital copy of the movie for your PC, laptop, whatever. But anytime it comes in a special collector's edition, special edition, 2-disc set, whatever, and it's not your normal one, I always think, to me, it has a little more of an oomph to it, if that's a thing, an oomph. And so you can get the single disc all day long, but I've always wanted to get the 2-disc one. And again, being able to pick this up, this has a commentary with Tom Cruise in it. I wonder if he's doing it on top of a couch jumping up and down. Then you also have with Bryan Singer commentary along with Christopher McQuarrie. Another commentary with the writers and the producers and the co-writers. There is the Valkyrie Legacy documentary and the Journey of Valkyrie featurette. So there's a lot going on this. And there's the digital copy. And then there is the actual movie itself. And it comes with this insert. So super pumped about it. I saw this actually when I was living in Japan. And I absolutely just loved it. Next up is another one, a throwback to the good old days with my daddy, with my pappy, my pops, Mike Clintic. This is the John Wayne Authentic Collector's Edition from the John Wayne collection. And obviously there's a few things I got here. One, it was in widescreen, which I've talked about before, trying to find John Wayne Westerns in widescreen, or any of his movies, not just Westerns. But man, look at all those special features. Holy rigatoni. I mean, you have commentaries by Leonard Maltin, Frank Thompson, Maureen O'Hare, Stephanie Powers, Michael Pate, Michael Wayne, and Andrew McLaglen. Special introduction from Leonard Maltin, the Bajik story, the legacy of Michael Wayne, Maureen O'Hare and Stephanie Powers. Remember McClintock, a good old fashioned fight, the corset. Don't leave home without one. A 2-minute fight school. Galleries, original trailers, teaser trailers. Again, I mean, just a ton of stuff. And, I mean, it just looks great. I mean, you know that John Wayne and Maureen O'Hare did quite a few movies together. This has 2.5 hours of special commentary, or special exclusive commentaries, amongst other special features. I'm super... Yvonne DiCarlo, who played Lillian Munster, right? She's in this. Jerry Van Dyke, which I think is Dick Van Dyke's brother, who was also on the TV show Coach, also in here. So, I mean, I'm just really excited about this release. Next up is, again, a box set that I've seen the individual slim slipcovers, or slim DVDs, but I haven't seen the box set in forever. And this is the Ace Ventura Pet Detective Double Deluxe feature. And the one cool thing about this is it comes with the animated series. So it has the TV show on here, which I had never seen before. And again, I want to definitely check it out. The first Pet Detective here, both movies are in widescreen. But it has first time in widescreen, that's what it says. And it has a commentary by the director in here, TV spots, and also theatrical trailers. And then the second one is just TV spots and theatrical trailers. And then again, the animated series. But I've seen these just floating around, the just single disc editions before, but I've never seen them in the box set. And again, for $1 every day. Next up is The Witches, the original with Angelica Houston. Again, this is a Jason nostalgia buy. Actually, this movie is kind of hard to find in the old school snapper case. There's the DVD itself with look at that. Man, they remade the movie. And I mean, nowadays they just remake anything. They think if they just remake it and throw a whole new cast in there, somehow it makes it different. We've already talked about movies that remade 80s and 90s classics with an all-female cast. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it just sucks. I mean, it just, come up with your own ideas. Come up with your own movies. If people like them, they will watch them, If the movie sucks, then the movie sucks. But again, this movie came out, I want to say like in 88, maybe, 89. Yep, 89. So it would have been like 11, 12 years old, a perfect age to watch this movie. But the special effects in this were absolutely amazing. They came from Jim Henson Studios. So again, The Witches... they just made the new one, and I think it just recently came out on DVD, Blu-ray, whatever, 4K, I guess. But I saw the trailer and it looked like garbage. Of course, see everything CGI, whatever. Now we're getting into the good stuff. The good stuff. Next up is a Brian De Palma joint. It is Dressed to Kill. I cannot believe I found that just sitting in the wild. This includes the unrated version of the film, the Making of Dressed to Kill documentary, including interviews with Brian De Palma, Angie Dickinson, Nancy Allen, Dennis France, and more. The unrated, R-rated, and the TV-rated comparison featurette. So they have an R-rated and unrated featurette talking about the two different movies, because there's also the theatrical in here. Slashing Dressed to Kill featurette. An appreciation by Keith Gordon featurette. I mean, this thing is filled with just different type of documentaries and featurettes and commentaries. I'm super pumped. I have not seen this film, I don't think, forever. I mean, a sustained work of terror, elegant, sensual, erotic, bloody. De Palma never lets up. A directorial tour de force. Boom. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing the unrated version of this film. It's so exciting. And all the special features, man, I'm pumped. Has anybody else seen this movie? It has been forever. I honestly haven't seen it since, 20 years maybe? I don't know. It's been forever. Next up is the Kong collection. We got the original King Kong with Son of Kong. And I mean, again, the reason why I got this was because of the commentary of the visual effects veterans. Ray Harryhausen does the commentary for this, along with Ken Ralston, and interview excerpts from Marion Cooper, Fay Ray, and there's also a movie trailer gallery of Marion C. Cooper movies. So I mean, I'm just super pumped. The Son of Kong has a theatrical trailer, but I am just overjoyed at getting these movies. I like to get, like I said, the different variations that they release of certain films I like. I love King Kong is my favorite. Like kaiju, like big monster type movie like that. I've always been a big fan of Kong. I like him over Godzilla. Shh, don't tell people. Don't tell anyone. That could like hurt somebody's feelings. But with all the commentaries and excerpts, super pumped. Next up is I don't normally ever buy rent. I don't hardly ever buy rentals anymore. I just kind of refuse to buy rentals unless I absolutely have to. But this one again is one I don't see very often. And I'm not, of all the things I've shown, this is probably the most readily available to my knowledge because it's a relatively new movie. But it's a Spike Lee joint, The BlackKlansman. I saw this. I picked this up a couple years ago at the library. My local library had it because you can go to the library. If you didn't know this, you can go to your local library and watch movies for free. I mean, they have a DVD Blu-ray section. Every library I've ever been to in any part of the United States I've been, they still do physical media. So if you're ever looking for movies and don't want to spend money or don't know if you're going to like it, the public library. Support the public library. But I saw this, and I mean, I don't like Spike Lee as a person, but sometimes he accidentally makes a good movie, and this is one of those movies I thought was just absolutely amazing. Surprisingly, here, this what is this gentleman's name? It has escaped me. John David Washington. This is Denzel Washington's son. I did not know that watching this movie for the first time. I was like, he looked kind of familiar. I don't know. I was just kind of like, he had a presence about him. I couldn't put my finger on it, but then I did some research, and it's his son, Denzel Washington's son. But also, Adam Driver, who plays also one of the detectives. They're both police officers. And I'm going to do more of a breakdown of the movies, but I just want to show you what I have because I have so many movies. I'm going to do a breakdown of the movies a little bit more down the road. But anyways, the BlackKlansman, it's awesome. Topher Grace is in this. He plays a real despicable character. Absolutely awesome. I really like this movie. I mean, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that just strikes very, very just authentic all the way around. And normally I'm not up for type of movies like this, but I thought it was a great movie, and I really liked the acting. It was awesome. Next up, kind of in the same vein of like kind of blaxploitation type movie, like a film from the 70s, an actual 70s movie, right here, baby, right here. Cleopatra Jones and the Casino of Gold. So this is awesome. This is a Warner Archives release, right here. Super pumped about this. So here we go. I have not seen this movie, at least not that I'm aware of ever. I've seen Tamara Dobson and other stuff, but I've not seen her in this movie. I'm looking forward to seeing her in this. I don't think there's anybody. Max Julian is based off of characters from him, which is kind of cool. 6'2" of dynamite explodes into action, and Stella Stevens is in this too. That's somebody else. I couldn't think of the other actress. So I'm super pumped about that. And lastly, again, this is a nostalgia buy. I have not seen this since it came out in like 1994 probably. Trying to see what year this came out because it was like definitely 94, 95, something like that. Does it say? I don't see it. I'm not seeing it on here. But you'll see it. It's Baps with Halle Berry and Martin Landau. Black American Princesses. And I mean, oh my gosh, dude, you have Halle Berry in this. I remember this movie coming out with her and Martin Landau. It was absolutely crazy. I just enjoyed it. Directed by Robert Townsend, who is also another, he did Meteor Man. He did some other stuff in the 90s. But here's the DVD itself, as I throw the paper the insert. But this is like when I first was introduced to Halle Berry. Between this movie and like the Flintstones in the 90s, that's kind of how I knew who she was. But this is a very, very, very 90s movie. You probably would not see this kind of movie nowadays. It just has a very nostalgia feel for me at this point. I'm sure back then, of course, it was just real life. But so, anyways, want to check this out. There's a bunch of people in here that now have went on to do other stuff, but they were in smaller roles. I can't remember, but I remember seeing it a couple years ago and go, oh yeah, that guy's in this, or that girl's in here. But anyways, definitely check it out. If you've not seen it, it's very just over the top ridiculous. But I did enjoy BAPS, Black American Princesses. So hope you all enjoyed the DVD haul of videos. Let me show it to you. Let me just quickly. And I got Blu-ray coming up next. So until next time, guys, let me know what you think about it. I'm going to break these down more in a future video where I talk about the movies, but I just kind of wanted to show what I picked up recently because it's a lot. Or else this thing would be 50 minutes long. So until next time, guys, peace.